my first year of sobriety was in 2009. Me and Grouch came out with that.
He was still clean.
Still clean. It almost got 6 years.
Yeah.
I fucking like to hear it.
I just want to say, one of my favorite artists, and just wanted to give you a shout out. So.
That's one of the biggest compliments you can get. Like, my or your music helped me get clean. I'm clean 6 years later. It's like, dude, nothing better than that, man. You got all these dudes on the radio that make this kind of music that's whatever. It's just like come and go. You know what I mean? Which is fine for what it is. I don't like to judge that shit. And some of it sounds cool to me, but it's not getting people like this man to get clean. You know what I mean? If anything, it's doing the opposite. So there is something to be said about you guys in this room and you guys listening to Grouch's music, my music, Genie music. It says something about you, man. So, yeah, thank you, man. Anybody else?
I got a question. Like, just being independent for all these years, like, have you, like, what's, like, kind of, like, the long-term, like effect is, like, had on you, just, like, going and, like, touring for, like, and just constantly just kind of, like, on the grind, like, over the years?
God, that's a good question. Long-term effect. Brain damage, I have trauma, concussions, multiple concussions.
Wow.
Nah, dude, like, I've been able to do what I want to do, always, and I couldn't do it any other way. Like, I make the music I want to make, and therefore I'm living my dream, always. And you guys are the reason why I'm able to do it. Like, if people weren't buying the shit, I'd be in trouble, you know what I mean? But you guys keep buying our music, and I feel at this point of my career and life, like, I'm just getting really good at this shit. To me, I'm like, I'm getting into this other place now. Every album I listen to, even the G&E one we just put out, I'll listen to it and be like, no, I'm already past that. Like, my goal is to always be moving up, you know what I mean? Gradually selling more shit, gradually having more people at the shows, whatever. It might not be like Macklemore, like all of a sudden you're fucking huge, which would be nice. But what it's done is just, it's given me all the angles. I know how to work things. I know how to make shit happen for myself. I don't ever have to rely on anybody else. Like these shows, I put these shit together myself. Me and my manager friend Eamon, we just like put it together, me and him, and here you are. You know what I mean? So if anything, it just made me self-reliant, dude. And
how old were you when you like first when you like could make a living off this?
18, I think. I've never had a job, dude. Like, I got kicked out of my house when I was 17 because I dropped out of school for the second time. And then I came up to the Bay and I met, you know, Grouch and Journeyman, and I was at my cousin's house at that point, and they were trying to make me get a job. I couldn't get a job for whatever reason, so they kicked me out. And then I ended up in Grouch's basement making music with these guys, and Journeyman taught us how to go to Kinko's, print out covers, cut them up, everything from hand by hand.
So they're already like killing it.
They were already doing it in the Bay. And they were already fucking going overseas by themselves with no contacts, just going. We're gonna go and we're gonna get shows. That's how their attitudes were. It was fucking amazing, dude. Like, hold on, I just want to finish this thought. I would have never had. I wouldn't have been brave enough to do that. I would have never even conceived doing that, dude. So these dudes were like, they taught me the game, honestly, from the most basic elements of the game. So yeah.
You just answered my question. I was going to ask you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those dudes were like, you know, they were hustling at another level in an independent way back then. Just everything they wanted, they made it happen.
Was there an album planned, like after the gathering?
None of our albums were ever planned. Damn, I can't even remember the gap of time between Gathering and whatever came next. But no, there wasn't ever anything planned. And there's still not anything not planned either. You know what I'm saying? There's no, like, I don't see any dead end or brick wall on the Living Legends or nothing like that. It's just the space that I'm in is doing me and doing my shit and doing shit with Grouch. And, you know, once we all come together and, like, have a, you know, if you haven't talked to a family member in how long, you need to sit down with them and, like, have a heart-to-heart. Bunch of us do. Seriously, like, I'm not going to get on stage with dudes that I haven't talked to in 3 years and pretend like I'm having fun. It's not real. I'm not going to fake it. And I tell them that. I tell them, like, dudes, if we want to do shows, we need to get together and, like, talk. Because, you know, that's just real, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna fake it. I don't care if they're like, we'll give you 50 G's for a Living Legend show. I don't care about that. It's uncomfortable, you know what I mean? Even when you're brothers and you've known each other so long, you gotta be able to communicate. And, you know, I communicate with a couple dudes, but, you know, it's gotta be better communication for me. I just went off on a fucking tangent. You got another one?
With traveling, do you feel like you feel more in a natural state doing that, or do you find like there's any like times when, like, based like on a societal view of like what we're supposed to, do you ever like find blockage with that, or do you feel like it's more natural
Traveling?
state? Yeah, being
Touring.
around on the road, yeah.
Touring is hard for me. It's fucking hard, dude. And I'll be on the road and I'll Instagram some shit and I'll be like, people think this shit is, you know, I've said something where I'm like, man, this tour life is harder than you think. And people are like, this one dude's like, motherfucker, you get to do what you want to do and you're partying every night. I'm like, are you kidding? I just didn't respond, but the shit is taxing. It's taxing. You're traveling, you're up till 3 in the morning, you're giving all the energy you give on stage, because I give 100 even when I don't have 100, like always. And so you're getting 3 hours of sleep, you're driving 8 hours, you're getting out of the van, you're not eating right, you're not eating enough, I should say. We actually eat pretty good on the road. We only go to Whole Foods, and that's me and Grouch, that's how we eat, and stuff like that. But yeah, it throws you off a little bit, especially if you're got a yoga routine or you're working out or whatever you're doing, and you leave for almost 2 months, it just fucks you up, dude. So it's not my favorite thing to do. My favorite part is being on the stage, but the traveling and everything that goes along with it, it's hard, dude. It's taxing.
Okay, so obviously my husband's a big fan, always has been. So other than what he has had me, heard, I've never heard anything before since right now. So I just want to say you got a fan for life now.
Yeah.
It makes me super happy. You guys good? You want to like take some pictures and sign some shit?
One more question, man.
Yeah, what's up, buddy?
You haven't been to Vegas since 2006. I went to your show at Tampa, Arizona, and I'm here now. What's it going to take for you to come to Vegas?
This is a good question because I want people to know. Like sometimes when you list a tour, like, oh, here's our dates, we're going on tour. You're like, why aren't you coming to Vegas? Why aren't you coming to Phoenix? Why aren't you asking me? I'm like, dude, I'm not the one that books the tours. Like, and the people need to ask for us. They need to want us there. And it seems like Vegas it's hard to do like this genre of hip hop out there. Like, you got to be on some like more radio shit or. But I see people go out all the time, and I always ask Grouch, like, man, when are we gonna go do a show out there? Because the last show we did was fucking fun, dude. It was small like this. It was in a casino. Right? It was at the Beatles thing, Beatles exhibit over there, whatever hotel that was. But I don't know, dude. It's like it's on the promoters to ask for it. You know what I mean?
How did you guys leave How the Grouch Stole Christmas out of LA? Like, why'd you guys go to?
It's another question. Somebody said, "Well, we're doing Santa Ana, dude. I mean, come on, you're in LA.
I think you should
That's
know
30
that.
minutes away.
No, Orange County and LA. Orange County
40
and
minutes away.
LA has two different vibes.
I know, bro. I know that. I have no idea why that. I mean, when they sent me the thing, I was like,
Where's LA?
what's fucking LA? And it just didn't line up right. But for whatever reason, maybe the El Rey was booked on the date we needed. Maybe the other venue that we like, the Rock, or I think we did the Roxy. Yeah. It could be all that kind of shit, like schedule conflicts and all that. You never know why. Like, we're not going to Albuquerque, and we're not going to places we usually go. So. We could do one in here. That'd be too little. But yeah, I don't know. You guys got to come to Santa Ana, man. Just trek out to Orange County for me, please. Because Cunning Linguists, I don't know if you guys are fans, but they're fucking dope. And I'll tell you guys something, and some of you will probably not listen to me, but you can't tell anybody yet.
Karen's gonna be on the bill.
No, Karen might be on some shows. Yeah, that's true. But Cunning Linguists and me and Grouch have 7 songs that we made together. We've never made a song together, ever. It makes no sense to me. These dudes are on the same shit we're on. Like, you listen to the beats, I'm like, dude, why haven't made shit with them? We've made 7 songs together, and we're gonna put it out right before the tour, and I think we're gonna try and have some vinyl for it. But it's good shit, dude. Like, it's some good hip hop shit. Noah made all the beats, so it's like some hip hop shit. And I don't know, I'm excited about that, but come to Santa Ana, please. Don't say fuck Orange County, because we need you there, because there's not any other show.
Hey, we bought our fucking tickets to Odd Future, so.
Are you coming to that?
Yeah.
Is anybody else coming to the
fucking hate Odd
Saturday?
Future.
I don't know why you hate Odd Future so much. Anybody else coming? Nobody? That man back there. You two guys. Well, I better see you up there, dude.
Front row.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much, people.
That's it.
Thank you, DJ Fresh.
DJ Fresh.